Welcome back, everybody, to another Onyx Gaming Dragonfire Real Raw Authentic Reactions, where we do the realest reactions possible with very limited editing to keep everything real and flowing as naturally as possible. Tonight, we are back with a brand new reaction. That is going to be an ordeal to probably get up, but we are going to do our best. I say that because it is a major artist and less country artist that I tried. I was never able to actually get it past YouTube. So I do not know if this will see the light of day. So you're hearing this. If you're not hearing this message, then I was not able to get it up. We're going to do our best. Just be aware I might have to block the video or do some trickery, because like I said, it is a major artist. It is a viewer request of Carrie Underwood, country artist. Song is called Temporary Home. We're going to be taking a look at the official music video. I might let it run all the way through, or I might stop it in between. I'm not really sure. As I've said countless times, it doesn't seem to make a ton of difference for me. Either I just don't know what I'm doing, which is most likely, or that method just doesn't work. I don't know. But I would say try it first. But yeah, so that is what we are going to do. So buckle up and let's see what this is all about. All right, guys, we're about to check out Carrie Underwood, Temporary Home. So let's put our ears on and our eyes open, since there is a video, and see what this is all about. If you are new here, I might let it run all the way through. I might not. I do pauses. I will say, if there is a reason to pause, I will pause. If not, I will just let it play all the way through, and then I will do my recap at the end. And hopefully all goes well. Let's get it. And this is an older song.
Little boy, 6 years old.
Love the grading.
A little too used to being alone.
Okay, we're just gonna pause that right there. Bring that back a little bit. First, color grading to the video. Great, it's very cold. So it could be symbolic of, since she was in like a big winter coat, could just be symbolic of it being cold out, but due to what I think the topic is about to be, it's probably because it's a cold world, type of thing. All right, let's scroll this back. Gorgeous vocals.
Old, a little too used to being alone. Another new mom and dad.
Foster home.
Okay. That'll never be home.
Ooh, this is tough already.
When people ask him how he likes this place, he looks up and says with a smile upon his face,
gorgeous voice.
This is my temporary home.
Okay, we've got the chorus.
Just to stop on the way to where I'm going. I'm not afraid because I know this is my temporary home.
First, her voice is phenomenal. It's just like transcendent. It's so good. And this is a tough topic. So if I'm piecing this temporary home theme correctly, I believe this is you. It definitely seems to be more aimed, but I'm just gonna say this. It's more aimed at the generality of religion, right? Whatever that is for you. There's a saying, all right? My grandfather has said it countless times, that this isn't our home, Earth, right? This is temporary. Our real home is heaven. We're not going to be going to religious talk here. I all about inclusion, not division. So yeah. So that is that approach, right? No matter how cold this world is, just remember, it's not your home, right? Heaven is your home. Now, that's that one approach that I think it's more inclined to go. However, she's not blatantly saying it. She's not blatantly saying it. So you can also spin it as simply put, everything's temporary, right? The kid is going into foster. It's not his home. It's just a temporary place to get to the next phase of life, right? So you're going through trauma. It's temporary. It should never be permanent. I'm guilty of that as well. Anxiety, depression, just a bad day, a bad time, a job that you hate, something happening at a school or whatever it may be for you. That is temporary, So it's just you just need to get through it and go to the next. Try to just push forward. So those are my two mindsets for it. I'll nail that hum again after. That went on a little longer than I wanted. Great vocals, though. Great vocals.
Young mom on her own.
Okay. Single mom stuff now.
She's looking for a job, looking for a way out. Cause a halfway house will never be a home.
Yeah. Bad situation.
At night she whispers to her baby girl. Someday we'll find our place here in this world. This is our temporary home. It's not where we belong. Windows in rooms that we're passing through. This is just a stop on the way to where we're going. I'm not afraid.
Hold up. Paying attention to something in the video.
Temporary home. It's not where we belong. Windows in rooms that we're passing through. This is just a stop on the way to where we're going.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm not afraid because I know this is our temporary home.
Seeing the detail on everybody's faces, the struggles they may be going through.
Old man, hospital bed. The room is filled with people.
Oh no.
And he whispers, don't cry for me. I'll see you all someday. He looks up and says, I can't
Ooh.
see God.
Mad vocal. That is flawless.
Thanks for waiting for me.
I wouldn't leave without saying goodbye to you.
Thank you.
I missed you.
I've missed you too.
Is your mother here?
Everybody's outside.
I love you.
I love you too. This is my temporary home. It's not where I belong. windows and rooms that I'm passing through.
Great line.
This was just a stop on the way to where I'm going. I'm not afraid because I know this was my temporary home. This is our temporary
Mm. That was heavy. That was heavy. That was a heavy song. All right, guys, let's flip it over to the other side, and I will give my final 2 cents on Carrie Underwood's Temporary Home. Hope to see you there. All right, guys, that was Carrie Underwood's Temporary Home. Very good song, very good song. I'm going to give that a 9.2, 9.3. Very good song. Her vocals are gorgeous, flawless. Video looked nice, old as hell, but looked nice. I love the color grading, like I said. For a little bit, I was on the track that maybe she wasn't real. Maybe she was like an angel type of thing, but obviously that got dispelled. That was just my line of thinking off the bat, off the rip. A very tough song, and it you know, she applied it to very different people and circumstances, you know, from kid that doesn't have anybody, so getting thrown into the system, the single mother that obviously had a battle with addiction, with the halfway house stuff and whatnot, and the old man who lived a full life, and, you know, the family didn't want to lose him. The trajectory it all shared is everybody feels pain, everybody feels stuff, but just have to remember everything, unfortunately, is temporary. Now, you cast all religious stuff aside, it is a shame that things are temporary. In a lot of regards, there's a lot of things that you're thankful are, but you know, death and with a family, loved ones, friends, that's not one that you want. So you do wish, you know, that part wasn't temporary. But like I said in the beginning of the video, it's definitely implied religious overtones. Like I said, we talked about that. We're not going to be going into that, as I'm more about bringing people together, not division, because there's enough division in the world. But that's one mindset, right? And then the other is, like I said as well, that, you know, it's about getting through. You know, the bad times are temporary. Staying in those bad times isn't something I'd advise. I'm personally still stuck in it myself. I do the best that I can. Some days are good, some days are bad, but I continue on. You know, so the song really, you know, hits home. It, like I said, it was an older track. Let me see, yeah, 13 years ago. And it's still relevant as ever, and will always be relevant, unfortunately. Pain, struggling, the world being cold. In fact, the world's probably more colder today than it was 13 years ago when the song came out. So, brilliant track. And like I said, a very hard topic. Very hard topic to hear. Very hard topic to digest, but nonetheless, it's facts, no matter what you believe. You know, because everybody has struggles. You know, the camera, when it was pointing to her walking down the street, the camera stayed in focus. It could have put the people out of focus to keep focus on her, but it didn't. What it did is it had everybody in focus. It had her issues with her trying to smile like she was smiling at the kid. You know, putting on that brave face, that mask, because she was on her way to say goodbye to her, I guess her grandfather, or her father. I don't know. I don't remember. But they could have easily pulled the focus to her because she was pretty much the focus. But you could tell by the whole overtone of the video and the song itself, she wasn't just the subject. Everybody was the subject. So they pulled focus to an overall shot, so you could see the details on people's face, and what their struggles might be, because you don't know how much anybody is really struggling. You think somebody may be happy and be going good, and they just might be really good at putting that mask on. So I thought that was a brilliant decision, whoever made it, whether it was her or the cinematographer, the videographer, the cameraman, the production team in general. I thought it was a cool and a good overall decision. I do hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, though. It was great seeing the song. The song was very powerful. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, at least a little bit, even if it was for 1 second. And remember, you are all stronger than you ever may think you are. The mind is powerful for good and for bad, but you are strong, awesome people, because you're still here, you're still fighting through it, and I know you got this, and I will always leave a light on, as everybody should, for you. Thank you for taking your time to view this reaction, and any reaction that you have ever watched of mine. I appreciate it more than words could say. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.